Under the intense and vibrant world of football today, filled with brilliant goals and fierce rivalries, there lies an underlying layer of respect. Join us on a journey through the most emotional moments in the world of football.
Manchester combination.
From 25,000 stuffed animals for earthquake victims, incredible empathy for teammates, to heartwarming gestures for seriously ill children on the pitch, the players of Jordan's Shabab Al Ordon club won possession of the ball from an opponent. When they noticed her hijab had come loose, they immediately formed a circle around her so she could fix it. Football unites not just colours, but also religions and cultures. Lionel Messi's transfer to Inter Miami also made big headlines, drawing numerous superstars to the stadium. Assad, the 6-year-old son of DJ Khaled, couldn't hold back his tears as a mascot walking out beside his idol. Speaking of emotional reunions, these two former teammates couldn't hold back their joy during a friendly match. During pre-season preparations, Borussia Dortmund faced Manchester United. For Jadon Sancho, it was a chance to reunite with his former colleagues, and he seemed to have missed Marco Reus the most. Have these two ever hugged their partners that tightly? Even when facing a crushing defeat, mutual respect should not be overlooked. During the match against Feyenoord, Elfsborg's Simon Strand knocked over a pitchside camera. Alireza Jahanbakhsh confronted his opponent about the disrespectful act and then helped set the camera back up. With this gesture, the Iranian player demonstrated that football values not only the players on the pitch, but also everyone involved outside the pitch.
Dan sprint Strand nog naartoe. Die jaagt hem de tweede ring in.
Among those involved are children who deserve special protection and support. Before the match against Arsenal, Tim wore noise-cancelling headphones while escorting a mascot, Riley Reagan, who has autism. Riley requires the headphones to manage the loud stadium noises, and Tim's empathy showed the gentle side of the football world. However, some issues needed to be addressed loudly and clearly. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Jorginho Wijnaldum and Frenkie de Jong, during the Netherlands' 5-0 victory over Estonia, celebrated more than just a goal. With their gesture, they used football as a platform for solidarity and a stand against racism and discrimination. Standing ovations for Jack Grealish, not for a dazzling dribble, but for his solidarity with young Finlay. Jack Grealish and the young Manchester City fan who has cerebral palsy became friends after Finlay wrote him a letter before the 2022 World Cup. Grealish has a sister named Holly who also has the condition. When Finlay was invited to training with a disability football team, Jack surprised him there, giving him the hug he had dreamed of. Not only that, but the winger promised to dedicate his next goal to his young friend, a promise he kept in England's 6-2 win over Iran in their World Cup opener.
On he goes once more, and Grealish is there! An all-Manchester combination.
Even the director of The Untouchables couldn't have scripted this. Great heroes must be carried on shoulders. In May 2015, Didier Drogba played his final match for Chelsea against Sunderland. In the 28th minute, his teammates lifted him on their shoulders and carried him off the pitch. A true legend bid farewell to the European stage. Some Bayern Munich fans might still have nightmares about him. But the dreams of our next fan will be all the sweeter from this day onward. Imagine waking up one morning and deciding to run onto the pitch for a selfie with CR7. If someone told you it would actually happen, you'd be ecstatic. But this fan went even further. Not only did he make it to Ronaldo, but he also ended up in the Portuguese national team photo, now proudly displayed on his wall. Ronaldo celebrated his determination, showing that players and fans together make the sport what it is. This is a moment the fan will replay countless times, something he can easily do, for example, by subscribing to our channel. We are just some guys trying to bring you top-notch football content, so leave a like and subscribe. Enough. Let's get back to the video. Yes, the applause is for you. Thank you. But there's another group that deserves recognition. The fans in our next clip. After the devastating earthquakes in Turkey in early 2023, countless relief efforts were made for those affected. Beşiktaş Istanbul fans organized something special for the children in the region, bringing over 25,000 toys to the stadium. Even when the ground beneath us shakes, football stands firm as a symbol of hope for the world. Football fans are united by their love for their team and its colours, but there's more to it than that. Assistant referee Marius Matisia showed us football's romantic side. Before a fourth-tier Romanian league match, the 22-year-old pulled out a ring box and proposed to his girlfriend, Georgi Duma, who was also officiating the match. Football can be so romantic, but football can also provide courage in the toughest of times. In a cup match against lower-tier Ankaraspor, Giresunspor secured a 3-2 victory with a last-minute goal. 18-year-old goalkeeper Bayram Kılıç was devastated after his mistake. Giresunspor's Ferhat Kaplan approached him to console him. Goalkeepers don't just save shots through acts of sportsmanship, they save spirits too. Now make way for the man with endless stamina. In 2003, Arsenal travelled to Vietnam for a friendly match. While their bus moved through the streets of Hanoi, a determined fan ran alongside it for 5 minutes, catching the players' attention. What started as a chase ended with an invitation onto the team bus. He got to take photos with the players and even received an autograph from Arsene Wenger. This story proves that football isn't just a sport, it's a symphony of emotions that unites us all. I think Lampard would agree, and he proved it in this match against Manchester. A yellow-carded Ronaldo fouled Frank Lampard, but instead of making a fuss, Lampard asked the referee not to issue a red card. This act of fair play showcased incredible sportsmanship. Lampard became a hero, not just by protecting a player, but by preserving the game's spirit and ensuring a star like Ronaldo could continue. Some lose respect when they lose the game, but even winners can forget it. During a 7-0 victory over Rayo Vallecano, Thiago Alcantara and Dani Alves celebrated exuberantly in front of fans. Captain Puyol stepped in and reminded them to respect their opponents. Puyol, known for his defensive stability, also stands as a leader who values the dignity of the game and its players above all else. A class act exemplified by Eric Dyer. Following Tottenham's penalty shootout victory over Chelsea in the 2020 Carabao Cup, Dyer, unlike his teammates, went first to Mason Mount, who had missed the decisive penalty, to console and uplift him. A truly great sportsman. This kind of sportsmanship also defines Paulo Di Canio. During a match where Everton keeper Paul Gerrard rushed out of his goal and got injured, West Ham had a golden opportunity to make it 2-1, but Di Canio caught the ball with his hands, pointing out the injured keeper to halt play. While Di Canio made plenty of enemies during his Premier League career, this moment stands as one of the greatest acts of fair play in football history. Honest and sincere participants make football the beloved sport it is. Marcel Risser of 1 FC Cologne admitted to the referee that his opponent, Norman Teuerkauf, hadn't fouled him. The referee then withdrew the yellow card and reversed the free kick decision. Instead of exploiting the situation, Risser chose fairness and earned widespread respect. Similarly, Vinicius Jr. demonstrated remarkable respect for his club. After failing to reach a fast pass, he couldn't immediately stop his momentum and ran toward a Real Madrid banner on the sideline. Rather than stepping on the crest, he jumped over it, winning Hearts fans once again. Altay Izmir player Erhan Salenk also received high praise for a notable act of fair play. After intercepting a back pass from Fabrizio Baiano and finding himself one-on-one with the goalkeeper, he noticed that Baiano had been injured. Salenk stopped his attack and played the ball out of bounds, putting sportsmanship above scoring. These are the stories football is made of. Football is also about showing appreciation, even to opponents. Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa made a game-saving header block against Watford's forward-charging keeper Ben Foster in the dying moments of a match. Who congratulated him? Ben Foster himself. The Watford keeper showed tremendous character in applauding Kepa's brilliance. In football, you're never left alone, even by your opponent. Romelu Lukaku consoled Benfica goalkeeper Mile Svila after his mistake against Manchester United, helping him look forward and learn from the error. Lukaku understood what Svila was going through, having faced a similar moment himself in the UEFA Super Cup against Bayern Munich. Lukaku missed the decisive penalty and was devastated. His teammate David Luiz and fellow Belgian Daniel van Buiten, playing for Bayern, immediately went to comfort him. For a lighter side of the game, check out these not so great but funny football moments. See you next time.